All right, let's go on with it done.
Turn your speakers up. Hey, turn your speakers up. Dundee in the mix, it's the radio show. Hey, Miss Mary Alex, it's the radio show. Hey, Artist Monique, it's the radio show. Hey, what's up, MD? It's the radio show. Play it or slay it, you know what time it is. Love or lust, you know what time it is. Mood or crowd, you know what time it is. Strictly independent music, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. East Coast, you know what time it is. West Coast, you know what time it is. Midwest, you know what time it is. Down South, you know what time it is. West Side, you know what time it is. East Side, you know what time it is. North Side, you know what time it is. South Side, hey!
Did you decide where you're gonna go for New Year's? Or did you decide because of COVID, you're gonna stay home? You can stay home tonight and enjoy the radio show. Dundee making it happen on the solo end tonight. That's right, the crew is off for the week. ND is off. I am off as well, quiet as kept. This is a pre-recorded show that we're doing tonight. Also, Britt the 11X, the Human Chandelier, is off tonight as well. So it's going to be a special type of show that we're doing tonight. We're going to play some of our hot interviews that we've had throughout the year 2021. It was an outstanding year. For those of you who've, again, checked us out throughout the whole year, thank you for joining us here on the radio show each and every Monday night here out of Los Angeles. And definitely we got a lot more bigger things to come in the year 2022. So tonight we're going to play some of those interviews that we have had the chance to catch up with throughout the year 2021. A few celebrities will come through. We got interviews coming up tonight with Lenny Williams. That's right, the legendary singer Lenny Williams will be on tonight. We also caught up with the legendary singer Tony Terry as well. We'll be playing some of that. And also Sharice Mills and Steve Russell from the group Troop. So all that, we're going to be hearing interviews from all those people tonight. Plus we will be playing their songs. And we may slide in a couple other things as well. If you want something, if you want to go ahead and talk to us tonight, even though we're not live on the air tonight, we do have our crew standing by, those internet folks that we got working and manning the internet at Keyword DA Radio Show and all social media platforms. They're on. They didn't take the week off, so they're working tonight. So if you want to comment, that comment is there for you. That avenue, shall I say, is there for you tonight. So we'll look to bring that to you. and they will read it, send it to us, and we will respond to it. You know, even though I'm vacationing for the week, I will respond. And D already said he'll respond, and also Britta 11X said she will respond as well. But we made it happen for you tonight here on the radio show. That's right. We had an outstanding year again. We had a lot of things, and again, I thank all the artists that sent music to us and all the artists that we interviewed throughout the year 2021 as well. And congratulations for making it through another year to you, all of our fans out there as well. We appreciate each and every one of you here on the radio show. So we'll go ahead and kick things off tonight in our special edition of the show. Now, I will tell you that there's an event happening here in Los Angeles coming up actually this week, and it kicks off, actually started last night, Sunday night here in Los Angeles, and it's actually a play celebrating Kwanzaa. You got to remember, not only this is Christmas, not only this is Hanukkah, but also this is the start of Kwanzaa as well. We had a gentleman by the name of Bill Guillory come through, and he joined us on the radio show to tell us about the play that he has coming up celebrating Kwanzaa, and the significance behind the play and how they go about shooting the play. Here's a little bit of that interview that we talked to Ben Guillory. All right, check it out. There is a play starting on December the 26th at the Roby Theater. The Roby Theater Company presents Kwanzaa, a celebration of unity, to open the first day of Kwanzaa, which is December the 26th. And here to talk about that is running through January the 1st as well. And here to talk about that is Ben Guillory. Ben, how you doing, sir?
Dundee, I wanted to celebrate the holidays in a less traditional fashion than yet another version of A Christmas Carol. I wanted to have a more Afrocentric hue, put it that way. Okay. And Kwanzaa was, of course, the natural, organic, perfect fit. The result of all of that is going to be on the 26th. Through to January 1. Okay. What the setup is in the play, it's actually, it works because without being a spoiler, an American teacher is actually stranded in Ghana because of the COVID. Okay. He has a class that he needs to teach in the United States. So he has to do that virtually on Zoom. Wow. Because he cannot travel because of COVID. And so we recorded it all on Zoom because the play actually takes place, 90% of it, in a Zoom setting. That's right. Kwanzaa, a celebration of unity. That play will take place in Los Angeles at the Roby Theater coming the week of December the 26th, which actually was last night, Sunday night, rolling through all week long to January 2nd here in Los Angeles at the Roby Theater. So if you happen to be in the LA area, make sure you come out and check that out at the Roby Theater here in Los Angeles. And again, thank you to Ben Guillory for joining me here on the radio show recently to talk about that play. Not only do we touch on plays, we also touched on a movie. We have a movie that's actually out, seen on Tubi right now. The movie's called Asbury Park. That's right, Asbury Park. It is a movie about generally youth in the community and growing up in the city about their life. And the director and actor of the play also joined us on a radio show. His name is Legend. He joined myself and Britta 11X, the Human Chandelier, recently. Here's a little bit of that interview. Take a look. So tell us about the movie.
Look what it's like to grow up in the inner city.
Okay, so it's about the inner city. Does this movie reflect some of that?
Well, one of the things is inner city problems are inner city problems. And the film actually takes place in a fictitious city called the inner city. You know, because what's happening in LA and happening in Detroit is happening in Philly, Compton, and Chicago. You know, a lot of these things are inner city problems across the board. So all those things are reflected in this film.
To everybody out there, why they need to watch Asbury Park, let them know.
Asbury Park, everybody needs to watch Asbury Park because the film is necessary. And like I said before, if you can't relate to the film will definitely open your eyes, you know, to what other people go through. And like I said, it's not just a Detroit problem, it's an inner city problem. And you'll see a lot of the struggles that people deal with on a regular basis across this country. So check out Asbury Park, now streaming on Tubi.
Big shout out to my man Legend for joining me here on the radio show to talk about the movie Asbury Park. So make sure you go out and support that movie, Asbury Park. And you can watch it right now if you got the Tubi app, because Asbury Park is now available on Tubi. So go ahead and make sure you do your part and support that film. Again, Asbury Park, available right now on Tubi. So shout out to, again, Legend for joining me. All right, not only did we have some folks come through and talk about their movie and their play for the year 2021, but also we have some music as well. We're going to jump into some music right now. When we come back, we're going to hit up some interviews with some of our celebrity folks that came through. All right, including interviews tonight by Steve Russell, Tony Terry, Sharice Mills, as well as Lenny Williams. All right, we got a lot in store for you tonight, man. It is going down. Strictly independent hip hop and R&B music at its finest, y'all. You know what we call this thing? The radio show. Come on now.
This is Tanya Renee Banks, and you're listening to The Radio Show.
Just one of them feels, man. Just made me wanna do something. This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon' make it move. This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon' make it move. This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon' make it move. This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon' make it move. Ain't nobody do it like she can. Real talk, I'm a big fan. I've been looking at her all weekend. Invite in her DM. Hope she come to the party cause my mama ain't home. I paid my neighbors $50 just to leave me alone. She got the bong and the hookah and the girls got gone. They took a shot of the goose, now they all in they zone. Call Tay, even Melody Renee. FN, one more, bring the case. We gon' do it all day, all night, only right. From the crib to the club, we quarantined tonight. Matter of fact, where Jay?
Man, I'm in the cut, got a little buzz. Shorty on my side, tryna see what's up. No matter if you blood or you even cuts, we only in the spot tryna have some fun.
This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon' make it move. This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon' make it move. This drink gon' make it move like this. This drink gon'
make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. Go move some. Go move some. 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 Move. Stop playing like you shy, gon' do that dance. Some yoga pants and make me put a ring on your hand. Baby, shake it like a salt shaker, yin to the yang. She gon' throw that shit up like it's gang, 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 gang. Swerve, yeah, I'm just tryna swerve in your lane, put it all on your frame.
Why you rockin' with them lames? Hit the wall, let yourself go. If you shake it good, I'm throwing money on the floor.
On the floor.
She gon' pop that, baby, drop that. She gon' move with it.
Geeked up in the party, she gon' groove with it fast.
She ain't even gas, get to lose with it.
Last night I could've sworn I seen loose with it fast.
Wasn't me, it was smooth in the coupe with it.
Don't even matter, cause we got her in the room with it.
Rock, paper, scissors, that's the game we should do with it.
I'm going back to the party, got some fools with it.
This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. Go move some. Go move some. 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 This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move. This drink gon' make you move like this. This drink gon' make you move.
Love and lust. Play it or slay it.
Here we go.
And move the crowd. Radio show.
Turn up your radio.
Christmas to me means family. You know, I spent a lot of Christmases away, and now, so they mean so much. When I got my 3 children there, their moms there, it's like, it's awesome.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, blessings to you. Radio show.
I'm gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you, on you. Gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you, on you.
All my money I'ma spend it, me and you gon' get lit. Here's solutions, hope you fit it, how you fit it this Christmas. If you ask me, I'ma get it. Your happiness is my business. I'm a Santa with the quickness. Ho, 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 let me come down your chimney. Ho, 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 I got presents, I got gifts. Ho, 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 you never on my back, you're always on my good list. Ho, 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 Merry, Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you, on you. Gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you, on you.
My dollar's your dollar, you get Gucci, you get Prada for me, I'll get Balenciaga, Versace draws for you, I cop them. We'll never window shopping, if you're hungry, it's no problem. We'll hit the Americana. Ho, 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 let me come down your chimney. Ho, 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 I got presents, I got gifts. Ho, 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 you never on my back, you're always on my good list. Ho, 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 Merry, Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you, on you. Gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you, on you.
I'm gonna spend all my money, 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 I'ma spend it, spend it. All my money, I'ma spend it, spend it.
All my money, I'ma spend. All my money, I'ma spend it, yeah. I'm gonna spend all my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money on you.
Figure out what the slide in the Christmas record all my money on you this Christmas. All my money on you. All my money on you this Christmas. Gonna spend all my money what Santa got you for Christmas. Please feel free. Keyword DA Radio Show on all social media platforms. Even though me, MD, and Brit 11 next to Human Chandelier is off, our social media team is not off. They are working. So if you want to go ahead and leave your comment, let us know what Santa gave you for Christmas. We would love to check that out. And hey, you never know. Either myself, MD, or Brit 11 next to Human Chandelier might actually respond. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good look here. Again, Merry Christmas to you all. And by the way, New Year's is this week. So if you got that New Year's resolution that you would like to go ahead and get off your chest, we would like to hear that as well. I'm going to tell you a little bit of mine as we roll along here on the show tonight here. Again, it's the radio show we heard each and every Monday night right here, 900 AM here in Los Angeles. Also, all of our affiliates across the country that carry the show, internet as well as AM and FM radio stations. Thank you for carrying the show as well. And if you hear us each and every week on your market, thank you for checking the show out also. All right. So I did say earlier that we're going to have a lot of celebrity folks come through, and we did a lot of interviews over the year with a lot of celebrity folks. And we're going to let them come through. Well, actually play some of the interviews that we did. All right. Some of our best of interviews throughout the year 2021. So we had a chance to talk to the legendary singer Tony Terry, myself, and Brit 11 next to Human Chandelier. Here's a little bit of that, including his song, Let's Make It Happen, the radio show.
Get closer to your speakers. It's time for the radio show. Move the crowd.
That's right, y'all. Inside of Move the Crowd right about now. Pop-up styles, the radio show, make it happen for you every now and then. What we're doing today, pop-up interview. Joining us now, man, myself, Brit 11 next to Human Chandelier, making it happen for you. We got R&B legend, man, my man Tony Terry in the building. Tony, what's going on, man? How you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, we doing good.
You know,
how you doing, man?
When I hear the word legend, I'm like, who are you talking about? Who else is here?
Well, hey, we talking about you, man. We talking about you. You a legend, man, at this, man.
I receive it, man. I receive it. And to God be the glory, man.
Exactly, man. OG in this game here. So what's going on with Tony Terry these days?
Oh man, I literally just got home. I'm doing an episode of Unsung. So I just got off the phone for 3 hours doing an interview with the unsung producers. But I've been traveling, working, man. I was in Birmingham this weekend and Panama City, Florida last night. And, you know, God is good. Throughout the pandemic, I've been able to work the whole time, man. You know, I started doing lives on my Facebook page, which I had never done before, and I started doing them every Tuesday, and I was consistent with doing them every Tuesday, and that resulted in me pretty much staying busy. I was getting called for virtual things, you know, private events, and social distance gigs. So I worked throughout the pandemic.
That you have over the past couple of years, do you have anything else where this is what you've been working on?
Well, I mean, I've just been dropping singles. I did the Born to Love You record. I did. I started a movie called Martin, Malcolm and Me, where I played Malcolm X, and I did the closing title song, which was a remake of Sam Cooke. Born to Love You is kind of reminiscent of that song, in that I was born to love. You'll hear that when you play that.
Okay. That's what's up.
And we dressed kind of new, you know. It's a little bit of both of it. So hopefully your listeners will respond positively to it, and maybe want to support the record and hear it again a couple of times.
All right, man. Let's check this out right now, man. Born to Love You, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. It's Born to Love You. Let's make it happen. Strictly independent hip hop and R&B music, y'all. It's the radio show.
Indie artist. We are the #1 source for independent music.
I'm a beast. Oh my God.
The radio show.
Hey baby, can I talk to you? Ooh, if I told you I adore you, it would cost me nothing, but it cost me everything. If I could offer you nothing but all time and patience, it should love. There's no price tag, don't talk this touch. So I text you love letters and send you poinsettias. Count on me to make it better. It's me on you and you on me. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I love you. I was born to love you. Oh yes, I was. And you know that I'm right, that I'm right, that I'm right. I was born to love you. When it's raining outside, don't mind the weather, because that's where we find whatever. Let's sing Honey Jack and let's roll. What you feeling, that loud, that drove. It don't matter 'cause I already know everything that you like. I'm your dream come to life. You're the medicine for my pain. You're the reason that it goes away. Girl, you brighten my day and I want you to know you're the reason I smile. Baby, 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 I love you. I was born to love you. Oh yes, I was. And you know that I'm right, that I'm right, that I'm right. I was born to love you. Oh yes, I was. Oh, baby. I don't even really care what they're talking about. I still want you. Say what they wanna say, but I'm still in love with you. Still in love with you. Don't let it pass by. Catch the moment, baby. Connection. The moment, baby. You and I. Baby, 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 I love you. I was born to love you. Oh yes, I was. And you know I'm right. I was born to love you. I was born to love.
Big shout out to my man Tony Terry for joining us right there. Myself and Britta 11X, the Human Chandelier. Thank you for again for making it happen again. This song, Born to Love You, now playing on the radio show. If you want to request that song, all you got to do is get at us at Keyword DA Radio Show, and we would do our best to get that song on for you ASAP. Also, if you want to hear the full interview that we did with myself and Britta 11X, the Human Chandelier, we did that with Tony Terry. When he discussed some things, including the death of his mother. He also discussed the way he lost his voice. He was able to get his voice back. Some of the stuff that we didn't play in that interview. Feel free to go to our Roku channel. Roku at DA Radio Show LA. That's right, DA Radio Show LA at our Roku channel. And you can check out that full interview right there. Or you can go to our YouTube page as well, Keyword DA Radio Show also. So you can check out the interview with Tony Terry that myself and Britta 11X did with him as well. We also had it's a few interviews we did with some other people as well, including this young lady right here by the name of Sharice Mills. We had a chance to talk to her. Myself and Britta 11X, the Human Chandelier, had a chance to talk to Sharice Mills earlier this year. Take a look. tell us what's going on with you now.
Oh, I'm always on the go right now. I'm on my way.
Oh,
we appreciate you. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you. You too. I see you all bougied out tonight. Hey.
Yeah, definitely bougied out for sure. She's always Cherie. She's always bougied out. She's always bougied out for sure. Read a little about you, and you said that you've been pretty much doing opera. You studied opera, and you know how to do opera and sing opera in 6 different languages. Is that hard to do in different languages? Is it different from singing it as opposed to doing it in English, as opposed to doing it in another language? Is it difficult, or is it pretty much the same?
No, it's pretty much the same. Music is universal, and it's not just about the words, it's about the feeling. Sometimes when people go to operas and see live shows, they may not understand what the person is singing, but they can feel it and understand it through the emotion and the sound. So when I started learning opera in different languages, I fell in love with the music, not really, the words particularly.
Mm-hmm. So how have you developed since your first single you had with French Montana, as opposed to it now with the Champion record we're going to play in just a moment here? How has it grown since then?
Oh, it's going great. I'm all about doing music that's motivational and empowering, and that actually says a message. Mm-hmm. So anything that I write about is truthful. It's things that I've been through. So when I wrote the record Champion with my friend Julian Believe from the Bahamas, I wanted something that meant something powerful and impactful. This was around the time where Trump was becoming president and people were losing a little bit of hope. And I said, you know what, don't worry. We are all champions. We're all in this together. If we stick together and do things for a better good, we will survive.
I think she's amazing. I've actually seen her before perform. I think she's awesome. I'm just ready for you to show the world this video right now. Or her new song. I'm so excited. I think she's amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I have a new record called Hating on You that's coming out shortly. Zeus Network is going to be featuring it on one of their episodes. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm shooting a music video for that too in a couple of weeks during the holidays. Well, everybody's eating and celebrating. I'm going to be working.
Yeah, you working. Exactly. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about the acting side when we come back. We're going to go ahead and play this record of yours real quick, Champion. When we come back, we got more with Sharice Mills right here. We're going to jump into a record, Champion, right now. Let's make it happen. Inside of Move the Crowd right here on the radio show.
Independent artists live here. We got this independent game on lock.
All day.
Check it out. The radio show.
They don't want to see us celebrate. No light, just darkness. But we know that we are the ones. Yeah, they know that we are the ones. All we wanna do is elevate. Stand tall like a skyscraper. Be proud, be champions. Be proud, be champions. Won't be defeated, just keep believing. This is the way that we rise. Fight to the end, go for the win. This is the way we survive. Nothing can stop me now, won't let it stop me now. Only a matter of time. We rise like champions. We rise like champions. It's the way we are, the way we are, the way we are, the way we are. We're going hard like a champion. We got a heart like a champion. It's the way we are, the way we are, the way we are, the way we are. We're going hard like a champion. We got a heart like a champion. They don't wanna see the progress, so we do it for the hopeless. So we won't let them fall. No, we won't let them fall. Gotta stand up for the people. Someone's gotta be their hero. We do this for love. Yeah, we do this for love. Won't be defeated, just keep believing. This is the way that we rise. Fight to the end, go for the win. This is the way we survive. Nothing can stop me now, won't let it stop me now. Only a matter of time. We rise like champions. We rise like champions. It's the way we are, the way we are.
where can people buy that? People want to get a copy of
You
it.
can definitely tune in to iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music. It's available on all platforms. Championed by Sharice Mills.
Okay. All right. That's
And
good.
is the video available on YouTube?
Yes, it is. For
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, you guys.
Yeah, the whole video. Definitely. I want to leave one more question. I don't want to leave on a negative note or anything, but I've been told by some of the people out there that follow you to ask you this. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to research this or anything, but to my understanding, there was some type of controversy going on with you and some of the girls from the One More Chance show. I don't know, but do you care to address that? If not, I understand. But I was told to ask you.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you kind of shed a little light real quick before we let you go on what's up and just your side of it real quick?
What controversy are you talking about? Because there's so many. I'm the most hated on the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't aware of it, but I was just told to ask you to comment on that. So I guess the latest one. So just let's start with the latest one.
One of them was, do I have kids? No, I don't have children. Unfortunately, I want children, but I don't have children. So that was a big thing. Another thing was me purchasing a house with my ex. For one, who buys a house with their ex?
Wow.
People saw a video of me on my OnlyFans, with my ex in it, and they thought, oh, well, if you only do OnlyFans with your man, he must be your man still. No, he's not. Those are videos that I resell. When you have things online, you can resell them and resubmit them and whatnot. It's been out there already. So people are just, taking things that aren't factual and assuming things, and I said something behind the scenes that one person went and told one person, and it changed the whole scenario of it. I said, well, thanks to you guys for outing my video with my ex, I'm going to go purchase another home. Thank you. It wasn't that I was going to purchase another home with my ex. It was from a video of my ex that I was going to buy a house for myself. So these girls are just running and talking about the mouth with no actual facts. You know what I'm saying? How about let's get to the point of me closing on another house? Not with my ex. Nobody buys a house with their ex. That doesn't make any sense. He didn't give me any children, so why would I have a house with him? Think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. They ran with something they heard behind the scenes that they had no 2 cents to be involved in anyways. So that's that.
Okay.
Holy moly, on my outside, yeah, we posted. I've been sober all night, now we rolling. Yeah, every time we live, yeah, they know it. Yeah, holy moly, on my outside, yeah, we posted. I've been sober all night, now we rolling. Yeah, every time we live, yeah, they know it. Yeah. Woke up in the days, but I've been sober for days. Making a change, read a new book, but I wrote every word I'm driving insane. Dominating every line, how you playing someone else's game? You may suck, but I'm sick in the brain. Look closely, Cause you and I ain't not the same. Too many clothes in this game. Living a life that they can't maintain. Modern day slaves, digital change. We're good, but don't get there without pain. Can drip, but don't get too drained. The sunny days don't feel good without rain. Can't have yin without yang. Yeah. Came a long way, but ain't close to my problem. Not even on table, we free dime. She fell in love from the look in my eyes. 20 in the 20s, that's my time. We them now, yeah. Driving 102, it is signs now. Pipe down, but we ain't gonna pipe down. You said shorty was yours, but I think she mine now. On my outside, yeah, we posted. I've been sober all night, now we rolling. Yeah, every time we live, getting know it. Holy moly. On my outside, yeah, we posted. I've been sober all night, now we roll. Yeah, every time we lie, getting nowhere. Getting nowhere.
Primary Entertainment presents
a brand new single from national recording artist
Big Fever entitled Feel Like.
Listen through your speakers right now.
Chop 100 grand a month on your fashion. Feel like giving you the access code to my mansion.
And check it out. Everywhere music is sold. The new single taking over the radio, the streets, and nightclubs across the country. Big Fever and his new single, Feel Like. Also available now on all streaming platforms.
Spotify, Google Music, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Tidal, and Apple Music now.
Just search BIGGFEVA or BigFeverMusic.com. The radio show was at the American premiere for the movie Alu America. This premiere helped bridge the gap between America and Africa, as many of the stars hail from Nigeria. Congratulations to Alu America for winning an award at the Culver City Film Festival. Tell me your role in the movie.
Well, I play Ade, the lead cast in the movie.
Oh, that's Nigeria.
It's about an immigrant that came all the way from Africa, looking for greener pasture, and having to go through a lot of hurdles, but eventually making it.
Here's what some of the cast members had to say about being at the premiere of Alu America.
Man, I'm so excited.
Very good.
Excited.
Man, this is fantastic. Okay, it's a first. As in, well, I've done premieres before back in my country, Nigeria, but this is fantastic.
Well, I would say this is my first time in the American red carpet.
Right.
Premiering a Nigerian movie. It's my first time here.
Oh, okay. Is it what you thought it would be?
Yeah, it's what we always do back home in Nigeria. So seeing it here as well.
If you want the radio show to cover your event, all you got to do is DM us at keyword DA Radio Show. We will make it our best to be at your event. Remember, there's only one show representing at all the events throughout Los Angeles and surrounding areas. It's the radio show. Yeah, big shout out to everybody at the screening of the movie Alu America. Again, that was a good look that we did. We covered that event not too long ago, probably about a month ago, should I say, a month ago. So shout out to everybody that was there at that event as well. Now, let me go ahead and, first of all, this is Dundee riding solo this week. MD and Bridge 11 next to Human Chandelier off, and I'm actually off as well. So this is actually a pre-recorded show that we're doing. So if you're checking us out on our social media platforms right now, or if you want to call in like normally like you guys do, don't trip. We not there this week because actually we're off this week. All right, we're actually off this week. Again, this is a pre-recorded show that I'm doing, and I'm actually wrapping up the year 2021 here on the radio show. So again, if you want to go ahead and leave a comment, our social media folks are always working. They didn't take the week off. Keyword DA Radio Show on all social media platforms. Now, I do want to touch on a couple of my New Year's resolutions, particularly here for the radio show. And number one, we're currently on 30 AM and FM and internet radio stations across the country, as well as Roku and also Amazon Fire and also and soon to be Apple TV. So my New Year's resolution for that, at least that portion of it, is to get on more. We're only on 30. We need to be on more. So our goal is to be on more networks. And again, if you're a network and you happen to be checking us out and you want to carry the radio show, DM me at keyword DA Radio Show on Instagram, and we'll get back to you. And we would love to have our show come to your network. So we are looking to expand. So that's one of the things that's one of the New Year's resolutions for the year 2022. And we got some things in the works that I'm not going to say. But, I'm going to let you know things that are happening behind the scenes. And don't you hate when people do that? You know what I'm saying? I hate when people do that, particularly when I talk to them and interview them and they say that, we got some things happening, but I'm not at liberty to say. But, granted, I know they can't say it, but I hate when they do that. So that's why, I try not to bring things up. I try not to tell everything before it happens. So I will say that the New Year's resolution for next year is to get the radio show on more networks. Our goal next year, since we're on 30, is to be on at probably 60 by the year 2022 when it ends this time next year. So that's the goal. Second goal for the radio show, you notice we're doing a lot of events and things. We're covering a lot of events, and I want to continue to do more of that, way more of that, including there's a little football game that's happening here in February here in Los Angeles, and I'm sure we're going to be at some part of that as well. So that's one of the goals for 2022. That's just some of the few that I'll let go and tell you. We'll have more next week. I'll have more personally, and MD and Bridge 11 next to Human Chandelier will have theirs to share as well when we're back live in studio January the 4th right here. We'll be back live doing a show live on January 4th. That's a Monday night, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Eastern for the radio show. All right. During the year 2021, also we were also joined by another of our celebrity friends, Steve Russell from the group Troop. He joined us. We played his new song, which he sent to us. He joined myself and Brit 11 next to share that with us. Let's take a look at that interview. Sorry, pop-up interview style with Steve Russell from the group Troop, man. So, Steve, are you working on any other solo music right now? Or?
Yeah, I have a single called Never Feel That Feeling coming at the first quarter of the year. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have another solo release at the beginning of the year I'm super excited about.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, me and Chucky Booker reunited.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Chucky Booker. That's what's up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Is it gonna be another Troop album coming soon, or?
I'm not sure. Everybody's working on solo projects, so I decided I might as well work on me one. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I really can't say. I'm not sure. Everybody's enjoying working on their own projects right now, so I can't say.
Right. Okay. Well, let's talk about that project you're working on, the movie side. The new movie you got out is out. Is it out now or coming out?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime as we speak.
Okay. Tell us about the movie.
Movie Day Ones. It's a television film series, short film series, 8-episode film, based in Compton, California, and it's like Boys to Men and Menace to Society, where two young men are trying to figure out life, who are at the age that they're in, at their young early 20s. They're realizing and being reminded that they're dealing with childhood traumas that might be attributed to the way they behave in the streets. And so the movie's about them doing what they have to do to survive, and at the same time learning that they create their own reality based on the beliefs that they've come up with. So it's really fun. It's exciting. It's a family affair. All of my children are the cast and the stars of the film. I play one of the characters' father. I directed it. I wrote it. And it's pretty exciting. You know, we're getting amazing feedback. We've already placed in, before the movie came out, we placed in several film festivals, won a couple. So we're just excited to see what the fans think about it, man, before we get into season 2,
You have any advice for any artist or musician that is really serious about their craft? Like, what advice do you have about them trying to join this industry?
I would say to anybody that's looking to get into this industry is to be a deliverer, have something to offer, and not in today's market presenting somebody with something that they have to spend their money on to help you become something, you're wasting your time. You have to realize and become that thing that you want to be now. I would say just do it. Don't wait for anybody to okay your script. If you're getting into movies, don't wait for anybody to okay you before you know that you're good enough to get it done.
Sure, fine, what's your name? Girl, this is so right, it's a shame. Don't get mad, I just wanna share your space. I can't help it, girl, that's why I'm in your face, yeah. I'm so mad at you, cause you knew what you was trying to do. Girl, you look so good, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I've been watching you, and I bet that look good with you. Cause you got me messed up over you. That you wanna do, that you wanna do, that you wanna do. So go to the left, go to the right. Come on, girl, let's walk it out. Come on, girl, just step it up. Don't drop it low, take it to the floor. Keep it going just like that. Come on, girl, let's bring it back. Girl, you're looking like you came to do your thing. It's Patron and cracking, girl, you wanna drink. Loosen up, girl, take a ride, escape. I was gonna leave him without speaking, but I can't. Now I'm so mad at you, cause you knew what you was trying to do. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Watch me, and I bet that I go good with you. You got me messed up over you. What you want not do? To the right. Let's walk it out. To step it out. Don't drop it low with it. Take it to the floor with it. Going just like that. Come on, girl, let's bring it back. Yeah. Come on. Let's walk it out. Come on, step it out. Don't drop it. Take it to the floor with it. Keep it going just like that. Come on, y'all. We'll do it like this. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Now walk it out, walk it out. Now two-step, two-step. Now turn around. Yeah, now take it down. Yeah, now. So mad at you, cause you knew what you was trying to do. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Watching you, and I bet that I go good with you. Messed up over you. What you want not do? To the right. Yeah, to step it out. Low with it. Take it to the floor with it. Yeah, come on, girl, let's bring it back. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Let's bring it back.
That record, what project is that on? Let everybody know.
That's on my first album called So Random, Steve Russell So Random. It's also on my, I re-released So Random exclusive. It's also on that album as well. But that's from my debut solo album, So Random.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that's right. Steve told you where to find that record, So Random, right there. Bring It Back, So Random. It's an album that you can get it on. The song's called Bring It Back. So if you like that record, again, you could go ahead and hit up Steve's pages and Steve's and you know what to do, man. Get on that iTunes, get on whatever Spotify, wherever you buy music from. Go ahead and purchase that record as we speak here on the radio show. All right. Also, a couple of other New Year's resolutions for the radio show, just to get off my chest. Hot interviews with independent artists. Hot interviews with independent artists like we did this year. They're going to be bigger and better even for the year 2022. We started the year off January the 4th, a group by the name of X. X will be kicking off the year with myself, MD, and Britta Levinex, the Human Chandelier. Again, X will be with us next Monday night here on the radio show. So be on the lookout for them. In fact, we interview X. It was a show they did out in Hollywood at the Celebrity Center. You may have seen that earlier this year. We were with them on the red carpet at that event, and they're going to be kicking it with us in studio. We're kicking off the year with the Group X, all five young ladies that make up the Group X. So I don't know, it's going to be a heck of a Zoom call. It's going to be a heck of a Zoom call next week, so I look forward to making that happen. All right, speaking of something that I did look forward to make happen, that one night we had Lenny Williams come through and be a guest here on the radio show. That's right, the legendary singer Lenny Williams caught up with myself and Bridge 11X, the Human Chandelier, one day. Here's how I went. Tonight, the legendary Lenny Williams is in the building. He's done many stages, been on many shows. He's been doing it for many, many, many years. So, Brett, go ahead and ask him a question.
Okay, so I have two questions for you.
Okay.
My first question is, how do you feel about how the music industry is from back when you started and today? Like, what are your pros and cons? Like, what do you like and what don't you like?
Well, I think generally I like, I just like what's happening in the music business. I think it's almost the same except for the advent of the internet, and then I guess the other thing is with the advent of the internet and streaming, songwriters and publishers like myself, our revenue has gone down considerably. The type of money that you have a number one record, 40 years ago, you ready to sit down for the rest of your life if you manage your money correctly. Nowadays, it might get you through number one record might get you through a year, but yeah, so so those are the major differences. And then I guess content, you can say what you want to say on a record now. Well, when I started out 50 something years ago, certain things you couldn't say. Oh no, you can't say that. You can't say that. And right. Yeah. So, but nowadays it's wide open. With the cable, the internet, things like that, you can say just basically anything you want to say, get away with it. And so I think that it's just kind of opened it up for more people to to get into the game.
Okay. And my last question for you is, what advice do you have for artists trying to make it in the business today?
Yeah, well, I say, I think all the old tenets, all the things that you grow up learning, still apply. Be good at what you do.
How you learned about publishing.
And we were writing songs, and we got late, and I found me a little room with a bed in it. Had two beds in it, and I fell asleep, and I woke up about 5 a.m, and there was a girl over in the other bed, and I am a little. I wasn't going to church then, right? Yeah, so
you went to church then, yeah.
Right. Yeah, think about hollering at her and stuff like that. And then we started talking, and then she started asking me about singing and songwriting, and she said, "Well, do you have your own publishing?" And I was like, "No." And she says, "I'm gonna tell you how to do that." So that Monday, bam, I was down there at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I had my own publishing. I always tell people, that's the best sex I never had, because, I wound up making millions of dollars, with my songwriting and publishing. I said, let the Lord lead you. He led me that night. Yes, he did. Yes.
Well, I guess I need to have some of that sex then, because I need some of that money then. I need that myself.
Yeah. I'm doing fine. If anybody asks you, I'm okay. If anybody's checking, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, 'cause I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Up early, it's a brand new day. Sunlight beaming through the window shade. A cup of coffee with a morning kiss. Enjoy myself today. On the top of my list, ain't nothing on TV. I don't need the blues, so I grab the keys
time to take a cruise. Windows down as I roll in the Jag. Not bad for a black boy who thought he'd never have. I'm doing fine. If anybody asks you, I'm okay. If anybody's checking, don't you worry about me. Don't worry about me. 'Cause I'm okay. I'm okay, yeah. I'm okay. I click the switch, and what do you know? They're playing my music on the radio. There's no need for my head down. I ain't got no regrets. I sung on many stages, and I gave it my best. I got a good woman who loved me through the years. 35 and counting, and we're still here. Don't worry about me, better worry about you. It's not how you start, it's how you see it through. I'm doing fine. If anybody asks you, I'm okay. If anybody's checking, I try to live right, save a little cash, and I pray every day and night. I two-step for the love, for the love. I two-step for my life, for my life. I two-step for the Lord, yeah. I two-step with my wife, two-step for the music, like a soul train line. If anybody asks you, you can tell them that I'm doing fine. If anybody asks you, I'm okay. If anybody's checking, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, 'cause I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Throw your hands up in the air while you got the chance.
That's right, y'all. Lenny Williams is doing just fine, man, if you're wondering. And again, also, you can request that song each and every Monday night here on the radio show, at Keyword DA Radio Show. If you like that, just fine, Lenny Williams. And also, I'm sure he don't mind if you want to go ahead and purchase that record. So go ahead and go to Lenny Williams' page, Spotify, also iTunes. Go ahead and do what you do. Support that. Support Lenny Williams as well, man. So shout out to Lenny Williams for joining us this year here on the radio show. It was a good look. Again, we are off this week, so if you're wondering why we not on everything totally the way we're normally on, is because we're off this week. Myself, MD, and Britta Living Next to Human Chandelier. But don't fear, we will be back next Monday night, January the 4th. Again, X will be on with us, all right? It's going to be a Zoom call to remember. All right, again, I want to thank you all for joining us this week here on the radio show, and Happy New Year to you all. If you're going to party, be safe, all right? And if you're going to go out, feel free to put a mask on while you out at a party somewhere, all right? Because I know half of y'all are not going to stay home. Let's just keep it real. I know half of you not going to stay home, all right? But at least put a mask on, all right? If you're going to stay home, do that thing as well and stay home, all right? Again, we got a lot more coming up for you on the radio show in 2022. And again, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for stopping by this week. And we'll be back next week, y'all. We will see you on the radio show. Bye, y'all.
The radio show so far? Make sure you follow us on all social platforms at The Radio Show.